Okay, let's talk about social media marketing. You know you have to do it, right? But man, can it feel exhausting and expensive. Well, the good news is it really doesn't have to be that way. In this explainer, we're going to walk through 9 powerful tools that can totally transform your social media game. And the best part? Every single one of them is free.
I absolutely love this quote from the source material. It's just so perfect. It really nails the concept. Think about it. You can create the most amazing, brilliant content. That's your fire. But without marketing, that fire just kind of smolders. It stays small. Social media marketing? That's the fuel that turns that little spark into a raging bonfire.
So, okay, that's the real challenge, isn't it? How do you keep feeding that fire without completely burning yourself out? I mean, the constant pressure to post and monitor and engage, it's just relentless. It can be totally exhausting. But like we're about to see, it really doesn't have to be. This is all about working smarter, not just harder. So to get a handle on this challenge, we first got to understand what we're actually dealing with. Let's break down this whole social media marketing thing into its most basic parts. And this is where things get really clear. It really just boils down to a simple, core, 4-step loop. You create content, you post it, you make sure it reaches your audience, and then you track its growth. Create, post, reach, track. No matter how fancy your strategy gets, it's always built on this foundation. And the awesome tools we're about to dive into, they're going to help you with every single part of this loop.
Okay, let's kick things off with a step that, honestly, a lot of people skip over, and it's a huge mistake. We're talking about listening. Before you jump in and add to the conversation, you have to know what people are already saying. You know, about your brand, your competition, your entire industry.
You know, the easiest tool for this is one you probably already have access to and maybe don't even think about: Google Alerts. Seriously, think of it like your own personal, digital ear to the ground. You can set up alerts for your brand name, a competitor's name, or any key topics in your field. Then, boom, Google just emails you whenever new stuff pops up online. It's a completely effortless, totally automated way to keep your finger on the pulse. All right, so once you've got your listening game on, it's time to start talking. But let's be real, posting consistently can be a total grind. That's where scheduling tools come in to, save your sanity and a whole lot of time.
And the key idea here, the thing that unlocks all this new efficiency, is something called bulk scheduling. Just picture this. You sit down one time, maybe on a Monday morning, and you get all your social media posts ready for the whole week in one go. And then they just publish themselves automatically. It is an absolute game changer for staying consistent and productive.
So, 2 of the heavy hitters for this are Buffer and Social Pilot. Buffer is awesome if you want a really clean, value-driven system. It doesn't just help you schedule posts, it also lets you analyze how they're doing. Then, you've got Social Pilot, which is this super powerful alternative. It's especially great if your main thing is connecting a bunch of different accounts and just bulk scheduling content across all of them.
Now, there are also a couple of little specialized helpers you can use to really level up your efficiency. There's one called SocialOomph, for instance, which has some really powerful automation features just for Twitter, like scheduling entire threads, which is cool. And then there's this other one, Bulk Buffer. Oh man, if you use Buffer, this thing is a lifesaver. It lets you just create a simple text file of all your posts and upload them right into your Buffer queue in, like, seconds.
Okay, so what if you want to combine all of that? The listening, the scheduling, the analytics, all in one place. Well, that's where we get to the real heavy-duty category of tools, the all-in-one dashboards.
These things are basically your command center. They integrate pretty much all the functions of that social media marketing loop we talked about earlier. So, you're not just publishing posts, you're also monitoring conversations, you're analyzing performance, you're running reports, and you're even spotting new trends. And you're doing it all from one single screen. The explainer points to 3 major players in this space. First, there's Hootsuite. It's a classic, right? It's really well known for letting you manage and secure a bunch of social profiles from one spot. Then you've got Likeable Hub, which is interesting because it focuses a little more on coming up with content ideas and managing your online reputation. And finally, if you're a real data nerd, Sprout Social might be the one for you. Its big strength is in its super deep analytics and reporting features.
Okay, so we've covered listening, scheduling, and managing everything. This last category tackles what's being called the next mega trend in social media, and that is, of course, video.
I mean, this quote really says it all. Video isn't just some passing fad. No way. It's a fundamental shift in how we all consume content online. And the takeaway here is pretty blunt. If you're not making video, you are probably falling behind.
So, how do you even get started with video if you don't have a film crew and a huge budget? Well, the explainer points to a tool called Flipagram. It's a free tool that makes it super easy to create short little videos from your photos and clips. But here's the real secret weapon. It also helps you find trending hashtags. And that is so crucial. It helps you create the content, and then it helps people actually discover it.
So let's just do a quick recap here. That's 9 powerful and, more importantly, totally free tools that can absolutely transform your social media marketing. From listening in with Google Alerts, to scheduling like a pro with tools like Buffer and Social Pilot, from managing the whole shebang with something like Hootsuite, to creating cool videos with Flipagram, you now have a complete toolkit. You can seriously tackle every single part of that social media loop we saw at the beginning, and you can do it without spending a single penny.
So I guess the only question left is, which part of your strategy are you going to supercharge first? Are you going to finally get a handle on your scheduling? Or is it maybe time to dive headfirst into video? Whichever you choose, you've got the tools now. It's time to go add some serious fuel to your fire.